Well, hello, POs. Hello. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to Sharina Belly. Guys, my name is Sharon. If this is your first time watching, I hope you will hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. After you watch a little bit and decide whether or not you like it. The content, that is. Also, share the video out if you so choose. Send me some comments, guys, because I love to do the talkity talk. So send me some comments as well. I appreciate you guys, one and all. Um, I did say that my name is Sharon. This channel, we do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. We do some mukbanging. We do commentary. We do a little clap back if need be. If they call your girl gonna have to answer. So we do a little bit of this and a little bit of that, a little bit of that and a little bit of this. Okay? Do little challenges and things of that nature. So yeah, again, a little bit of this and a little bit of that. We just try to have fun over here. We try to tell the truth over here. Well, we gonna tell the truth over here. We're gonna give our opinions about what we want to give our opinions on. So, that being said, okay. I'm gonna talk about a channel that I do not think that I've ever did a video about to my knowledge. Now listen, y'all, I got over 900 videos. I can't keep up with it all. But I don't think I had any even though I watched this channel, now these channels, for quite some time. I am speaking of the channel that was previously known as Steph and Tosh. Steph and Tosh is this lesbian couple who had been together for a while. They decided to get married. I think they've been married for several years. Tasha has a son. I do believe he's about 20 years old now, I do believe. But I think they have probably been together. Elijah was probably maybe, I would say between 12, 13, maybe even 14 when they first got together and got married and everything, Steph and Tasha. So, to my recollection, I don't believe I ever done a video on this couple. I enjoyed watching the couple, however, because they did a lot. They did a lot on their channel. They did a lot of different stunts. They made me laugh. They made me laugh. I enjoyed the channel. I truly did. But they have since broken up. They're no longer a married couple. I guess. I'm not for certain because I wasn't in the room, guys, and I don't know when the divorce papers were signed. I mean, I think they're saying that they are divorced now. I do believe I've heard them say that, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, as it sometimes happens, this couple, Steph and Tosh, they broke up. Now listen, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be as transparent as I know how to be. Okay. Now listen, I used to also watch another lesbian couple. It was Tay and Lou, I think. I don't know if they were actually married. I think they were just girlfriend and boyfriend, or they could have been married. I'm not for certain about that. I do know that Steph and Tasha was married because, they said they showed pictures, wedding pictures, and all of that. But anyway, when I seen Tay and Lou, break up. I'm like, wow. I don't know why the thought came to me about Steph and Tosh, because it seemed like to me, I mean, breakups, I'm sorry, y'all, breakups was happening kind of on a rapid. Every time you looked on YouTube, it was another couple, going their separate ways. We know this type of stuff happens. It just happens, for a number of reasons. People, they can grow apart. That old fuzzy wuzzy feeling might not still be there. The thing that was driving the forces in the bedroom may not have been still there. Who in the heck knows? Because even though they made us aware, Steph and Tosh made us aware that they were no longer together. From my knowledge, they had been apart for I don't know, a long time before they shared that information with their YouTube audience. They had been, still working together, but because they shared channels, they had, I think they had like maybe 3 or 4 channels together, if my memory serves me. I know they had Steph and Tosh. I know they had Steph and Tosh vlogs. Um, then they had another channel too. That name escapes me at the moment. But they were doing their thing, and they seemed like they were, such a force, because they would just kind of. It was like they were, cheek and chong. They just kind of vibe off of one another, and to me, I did not know that. I mean, I couldn't tell that they had, because they said they had been separated while they were still working, doing their YouTube videos, but all that time I never knew that they weren't together. But yeah, that was a sad one. Like I was sad about Tay and Lou, going there, because I thought they would vibe it off each other fairly well as well. They did a lot of stuff, and they held my attention, and I got some laugh. I'm a person, I like to laugh. I don't care who making me laugh. As long as you ain't Satan himself or Satan little helpers, I like to laugh, okay? So I remember hearing about Tay and Lou. It was a whole bunch of mess. I never did any kind of commentary on that couple either. But I enjoyed watching Tay and Lou. And when I heard that about their breakup, I don't know why Steph and Tasha jumped in my head. I don't know why that happened. But I thought about them, and I'm like, well, hey. Because it seemed like breakups was just coming down the pipe, And people were together one day, and the next day you found out, well, not the next day, not that soon, but you found out soon enough that, they were going their separate ways. So again, I did share with you guys that I never did any commentary on Steph and Tosh. Now, like I said, it was sad to hear about the breakup and all. But it was nice to know that even through it all, they were still trying to keep their YouTube business afloat by doing videos with each other. And then the only reason why I kind of got anything, I got a little hint of anything, because more and more they started doing separate videos. I'm like, okay, something's up with this. I don't know what it is, but something's up with this. So I still never did any commentary on it. I just took a wait and see approach, just to see, if what I was thinking, if that was actually the case. And sure enough, it came out, or I don't know, maybe some nosy, um, maybe some nosy folks, kind of outed them. I don't know, but they decided to come to YouTube and let the folk know, let their viewers know that they had in fact separated. And I'm like, wow, wow. But anyway, I don't know, guys. It seems like some people, they took this news really, really hard. You know, as if it was something that was happening to them, something that was happening. I mean, I understand because when you get used to seeing some folk together and they're making you laugh and they vibing off each other, you feel a way about it. But that's their life. That's their life. People, it's a lot of people out there who I'm sure is upset. I mean, big, big mad about the separation, the divorce, to the point where, they just saying the most, doing the most, and it's just really uncalled for. Sometimes things just don't work out for some folk. Sometimes, like I say, people done lost their loving feeling, or, maybe, I don't know. It's a lot of things that could have played into the end of that relationship. But anyway, fast forward, guys. Now that we not knew, we know about the situation. So I think Steph took possession of the biggest channel that they have, because I think on one channel they almost had like close to 1 million subscribers, and I think that's the one that Steph has. I think it's called Steph Loves Love, because she used to, well, she still do have a is it a TikTok? I think, was it TikTok or Instagram? But anyway, whichever it was, it's called Love Steph Loves Love. Okay. Y'all go on over there and subscribe to both their channels. Tasha News, she took control over, I think, two of the smaller channels. And I think the name of her channels is just Tasha P. Just Tasha P. So, if y'all want to know who I'm talking about, going on over there to Steph Loves Love, and just Tasha P, and check them out. I believe they still have some of their older content on those various channels. But I don't know, some people, I mean, when things go left, some people, I don't know why they do this, but they just feel like something actually happened to them in their real life, because people start putting weird comments up there. People start saying things that they ought not to be sent. Not, I mean, it's like you're not there in that household or part of that family to say a whole lot of stuff. About, only thing that we can know is what they let us see, okay, and let us hear. That's the only thing, okay? But some people act as though that breakup was not just their breakup, but it was the viewers' breakup. I mean, because a lot of people are saying a lot of different things. I know they about upset that the couple went their separate ways, but you have to realize this is those people's lives, and they have to live it the way they see fit, the way you would want. I'm talking to that disgruntled watcher, if you are a disgruntled watcher, upset about the breakup. If you, in your real life, had a situation, a breakup, you wouldn't want anybody to get all up into it and acting like, they know what's best for you. No, them women knew what they wanted to do, what they was no longer able to do, and that's just the way the cookie crumbled, okay? But these people, I'm telling you, they are to the point. Listen, I'm just happy to see that people are mentally trying to get it together. You know what I mean? Because from what I know, they have both moved on. They both have other relationships. Um, Tasha P has a new girlfriend. Her name is Fallon. Fallon seems cool to me. She's, jumping in every so often, in the video. They've taken trips together. So it looks like Tasha P is trying to find her groove, trying to find a groove. And likewise with Steph. Steph looks like, she's with a new person. I don't know what the person's name is, although we have seen him little by little, we have seen her little by little until I think the first place I actually seen her face was on, I think it was TikTok. Yeah, it was TikTok. And so, and I think they calling her something Kelly. I think that's what some of the fans may be calling her. I don't think that's her real name. Now, if I'm wrong, Steph, just let me know. Because I don't know what her name is. And maybe that's just the way Steph wanted for right now, which is all right with me. That's y'all business. That's her business until if she want to release it. That's her business. But, so, okay, that being said, guys, I seen a video that Tasha P did. And I don't know, some of these T channels, now I don't know what T channel she's referring to, Tasha P. But I can only advise you guys, if y'all is, making up stuff or whatever, Tasha P, I don't believe is the place to be, because she didn't let y'all know what her intent is. Her intention is, if y'all making up tales, because she said it on a video that I seen just today. She said, if y'all T channels are making up lies on me, my girl, my ex, she said she about to put them papers on y'all. She about to put some papers on y'all, so I would advise, we got freedom of speech, but we can't go around saying things that's like, whoa, wait a minute, way over the top. Especially if we talking, like Tasha was saying, she said, if y'all know some truth and y'all can prove it, go ahead on with it. But if you're making up stuff just to be having content, okay, the next content you're going to have going to be on attorney.com, because she going to get some papers drawn up on somebody. So I would advise you guys, if y'all don't know of which you speak, maybe don't want to speak Tasha P's name, or her current girlfriend, or her ex, because she say stop lying. So I don't know, apparently there's some channels out here who saying some stuff, making it up as they go, perhaps. I don't know, because I haven't seen these channels. I don't know who she's referring to. But apparently some channels out there, and she called it, she said, y'all T channels, I don't know. It's several, probably hundreds of T channels out here. So I don't know who she was referring to. But my advice would be that y'all better walk. Don't be running. Walk wisely. Okay? Walk wisely, because I believe Tasha P ain't what you gonna want in your life. I don't think nobody gonna want any kind of court papers in their life. So, I don't know. She said y'all can talk, but just don't make lies up. Just don't make up no lies like y'all was in the room with something. And y'all eyeballed this and you overheard that. She said, ain't gonna be none of that. So if y'all doing that, the next sound you hear will be some papers rattling. And it's coming from the daggone lawyer's office. Okay, so word to the wise. Y'all go ahead on, because we have a right. If people put it out here, we got a right to talk. At the same time, we have an obligation to, if you're just going to give your opinion about stuff, because I do a lot of talking about a content creator here on YouTube, but it's basically my opinion about the lies that's being told, okay? But if y'all talking like y'all got facts, you might not want to do that unless you have facts, okay? That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. I wish the best to both ladies, Tasha P and Steph Loves Love. I wish you nothing but the best. Live your life, Listen, life is too short to be sucking on too much sorrow, okay? So you go ahead on and cry yourself a river, get over that hump, and do what you got to do to try to bring a smile back. I know Tasha was talking about she didn't even want to stay in California anymore, because that's where they live, in California. That she wanted to move out of that apartment even that she was living in. But, she got that 20-year-old son. But Tasha, listen, honey, like I left a comment on your page, and you did a fine job, and I believe Steph had a lot to do with that too. Y'all raised a fine son. So now your job is, you're in the next phase of motherhood or parenthood. You got to trust and believe that what you did will carry that child through. Now you got to live your life, whatever life that you have left to live. Okay, we can't just build everything around that child. That child has got to go and grow, and so do we. We deserve to be able to do that, to go and grow, and trust in what you can't see. I know some parents are just so, I can't see my child, so I don't know what's going on. You have to trust and believe that they're going to go on that straight and narrow. The word says, you train up a child in the way that they should go. When they get older, they won't depart from it, and that's true. Because I, was given all kinds of lessons and information as a child. I strayed away a little bit, because sometimes you want to go and do the boogaloo thing. So, yeah, I went and did the boogaloo thing. But I remembered what was, and it was good information that was given to me. So you, Tasha, you're going to have to trust and believe that you was the best parent you knew how to be, and that you gave that child some things that he could sink his. And listen, kids gonna be kids. They're gonna do things, but we gotta let them go and grow. The best thing my daughter could have done for me was when she joined. My daughter's now 44 years old, and the best thing she could have done for me, cause see, I was one of them hovering parents. Cause you want things to. And I was trying to, I was just all controlling. I was all, because I just wanted to make sure she was doing X, Y, and Z, and she was doing it properly. And she told me one day, she said, Ma, I'm going to have to, whew, the child was right. I have to give credit where credit is due. She said, Ma, I'm going to have to, how did she say? Learn my lessons. And that is so true. I'm trying to tell you, a child can lead you. A child can lead you. That was absolutely correct. She had to get out here on her own and learn for herself, And I just trust and believe that, she's been given some information, a whole lot, more than a whole lot. Y'all know I like to talk. I've been liking to talk since I was young, sometimes. But I had to trust and believe. Okay, I done brought her up, with God's help, I done brought her up. And now she has to go and grow. That's the only way we're actually going to learn. We was given things. You and Steph, if you ever see this video, Tasha P or Steph, you know, that's the only thing we can do is we can give them information, but it's up to them to implement it if they will. And now just know, as they get older, they will start forming their own opinions about things. But that's okay, because it's all a part of going and growing. But it's, it will be evident that the things that your child do and don't do, it will be evident that they were paying attention. I remember my daughter even told me, she said, Ma, she said, you thought all the time you were saying X, Y, and Z to me. She said, you thought I didn't listen or wasn't listening, wasn't paying attention. She said, but I can quote back to you pretty much everything you ever said to me in life. I'm like, well, wait a minute. Wait. Okay. So when she said, she had to make her own mistakes, I realized she was absolutely right, because she was over 25, and she was absolutely right. So, but it made me feel good because I could relax and try to have my own life, a life that I had before I had children. It wasn't going to be all the way live like that. I mean, I wasn't going back to the clubs and the bars, because see, by the time my children got, that life was gone. That life that I used to know, as far as going to the clubs and bars and stuff, that was finished. That was done. Listen, don't nobody owe me anything. These streets don't owe me nothing, because I done put time in here and time in there. Even though I was brought up in the church, I grew up and I went a little bit astray, but I found my way. Now, I don't go to churches because I don't deal with the churches anymore, because it's a lot. I'm not saying that. Listen, I'm going off. Let me bring this back. I tell you how I like to talk. Let me bring this back, because I'm getting ready to venture into some places I wasn't trying to go. That's going to be for my little story time segments that's going to be coming up. Once we hit 2K, maybe 3K, we're going to get into the story times of Sharina Belly. Yes, but anyway, Tasha, if you ever see this, I just wanted you to know that it's time you go ahead on and find you some happiness. Same for you, Steph. Find you some happiness and trust that you raised her. Because Elijah he's so mannerable. He's so laid back. He reminds me of well, I guess he's his mama's child, He's his mama's child. It doesn't look like he lets stuff rattle him. I mean, from what I can see on camera, I don't know what's going on in real life, because I'm just not in the room. But from what I can see, and I can imagine him being that same way in his real life, just laid back and chill, unless somebody ain't telling us something. Is that why you a little worried, Tasha? But just trust. Either way, just trust that you done gave him enough ammunition to walk out. You got to be, praying for your child. Keep that child covered, because I don't stop praying for my kids, even though they are grown people. I have a son who's almost 50, and, well, not 50, but he's getting up there. He's older than my daughter. My daughter's 44, and he's a few years older than her. So he's going towards the 50 mark. But you got to trust that, you done gave them, all that you could, and you got to trust them to make the best decisions in life. Now, listen, we all going to make mistakes, but guess what comes from a mistake? A mistake. As long as it ain't nothing that costs nobody their life or anything like that, a mistake can be looked at as a lesson. a lesson learned. Okay. Oh no, we're not gonna do that no more. We ain't gonna do that because that when I did this, that happened. So we're not gonna do that no more. But they gotta learn for themselves. That's the only way that they're gonna get out here and flourish and take off and do the things that you want, prayerfully they would do to, enrich their own life, okay? Because their life now belongs to them. We've done our jobs. So their life is their life, okay? So you go ahead on and live your life. Um, I'm sure he's just a phone call away, and you're just a phone call away. And yeah, go on and live your life. I heard you say you wanted to travel, you wanted to go places. Why not? And if need be, you hop on a daggone plane, train, automobile, do whatever you got to do. If your child needs you, you know how to get back to them. Prayerfully, it'll be enough time for you to get back to them if something serious is happening. And, it'll all work out. So, I just wanted to come and say that to Tasha P. Tasha P. I don't know why I want to keep saying Tasha K. I'm not talking about Tasha K. I'm talking about Tasha P, who was one half of Steph, because their channel used to be called Steph and Tasha. But like I said, they done went their separate ways. They each got new people in their lives, and but I wanted you to know Tasha that it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. You just gotta trust the process. Trust the process. And when I say trust the process, I'm talking about trust Almighty to keep and guide your baby. Just keep them in prayer. I remember my grandma when I was young, she said, y'all ain't gonna never let me off my knees. And I didn't have a clue as to what she was saying when she said that until I got older. Now I'm telling my children the same thing. Grandchildren, y'all ain't gonna never let me off my knees. I knew, because I had a praying grandmother. I did. My whole family really, until, some of us went in a different direction. And we may have strayed, but because of that upbringing, we were snatched back into some Senseville. Yes, we were. So, but as long as you know you have given them food for thought and everything, and you can trust them prayerfully to make the right decision. Anyway, that being said, I'm going to get on up out of here. But your T channels, y'all listen up and listen up good now, because Tasha P done said it. I'm trying to save you from yourself. She done said it. Courtroom, lawyers, judges, coming up next. Y'all dropping them lies. Don't drop no lies. She said y'all can talk about whatever you want to talk about, but you better have your facts together. So take heed, T channels. I don't know who they are, who she's referring to, but apparently she done seen some stuff that was rattling her cage. So, and the young lady came out and said it, that she was going to be putting papers on some folk. She's going to sue them if they keep telling lies. So, listen, guys, a little YouTube check ain't worth sitting up behind, because, see, the YouTube check gonna get cut off anyway if you sit behind bars. So, think about it. Don't listen. Don't mess up what you got, T channels. So, the girl say, because she knows she can't stop nobody from doing commentary. Because if you put the mess out, the people gonna talk. But it's the lies. It's the lies. It's the lies. I hate lies too. I do. Why tell lies when you could just tell the truth? Just tell people that this is what your opinion is. This is what you feel. But don't go making up stuff like you were actually in that room and seen some stuff and heard some stuff with your own eyes and ears. Okay, let's not take it to that extreme, okay? All right, everybody. Oh, goodness, I went down the wrong pipe. All right, guys. I'm getting on out of here. I'm done. I've said what I come to say. I want y'all to, again, subscribe to the channel, Sharina Belly, if you haven't already done so. Also, go over there to Steph Loves Love and subscribe. And Tasha P. And go ahead on and subscribe to their channels as well, you know. I'm sure they'll be glad to have you. But in the meantime, in between time, look for my subscribe button. It's there, could be there or there. Find it and smack it on down. Smack it on down. I ain't gonna be mad with you, honey. Just smack it on down, and then hit that bell, cause that bell's gonna notify you when I come back with my next video. Like, okay, comment and share. I appreciate you guys. And if you've already subscribed, if you're a newly subscribed person, woo, I appreciate you. I know our numbers are going up. It's, it's a little slow with it, but that's okay, because slow and steady. What? Let me hear you say it. Slow and steady won the race. So we ain't got no, look, we ain't got no scurdy bones over here fearing nothing. Because if Almighty wanted to grow, it's going to grow. Okay? And that I believe. All right. So, listen, guys. Love yourself, okay? Love yourself. Love someone else. Tell yourself you love yourself. Tell someone else you love them too, okay? I love you and I mean it. There's nothing you can do about it. All right? I love you and I mean it. And there's nothing you can do about it. Simple as that. I tell y'all all the time. So listen, until the next time I see you or you see me, however this thing is supposed to be, I will see you or you'll see me on my next video. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thank you so very much. Almighty peace and blessings. Almighty peace and blessings, guys.